Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to do a Speed of Light Oracle Animal Kingdom reading. This is for the collective, so we are going to pick a pile and work on what it is that you need to know. Right, so this is our Animal Kingdom card. What do we need to know? Oh, that's gonna fly out of there. What do we need to know? Ooh, that one wants to come out, so that's our card too. What do we need to know? Thank you for this guidance. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope this reading helps you and helps you to work through your daily task or whatever it is that you're seeking to know. Everybody has a different purpose for being here. So let's take a look. Thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading and for supporting my Facebook, YouTube. I just love spending time with you guys. So looking at our reading, our first card is Animal Kingdom. This is Leanne Peters and in Australia. She's from Australia. So this is Argentina. Don't dwell on details. Okay, so for card one, you are being told not to dwell on the details, right? So um, some things happen and it's just a situation that happens. Sometimes you just got to let things go. If you continue to dwell on the details, then you're just stirring up old wounds. You're just reopening old wounds, okay? This is reminding you to keep going, to keep moving forward, to not allow things to hold you back. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in things that need to be released. Okay. Don't dwell on the details. For some of you, might be, if you want to start something like a project or something, just take the first step. If you sit there and you start dwelling on the details of things, you might procrastinate and it might never get anywhere. So for some of you, don't dwell on the details means to, run with the idea, see how it goes, keep moving with it. Not everything has to be perfect to make it happen, right? In a lot of cases, you can step forward, you can make something happen, and then the rest will unfold as it's meant to. It says cleanse your environment. So you are being called, card one, to cleanse your environment, shift the energy. I feel like there is a heaviness here that something for you needs to shift. Maybe you're trying to start something new and you're not sure how to make it happen and you're stuck on the details and the details are just kind of like maybe negative, maybe holding you back, maybe fear based. So cleanse your environment. If you cleanse your environment, I feel like you're going to have a better understanding of what you're to do next. Okay. Face your shadow with honesty. Yeah, see, I feel like you really need to face your fears here. I feel like there's a situation asking you to step into your energy, face your fears, face your shadows. So those are things that you may not like about yourself, things that you may fear, things that you may be avoiding. Um, you're being told to do the work. There's no way around the situation. You have to go through it, right? If you try to go around it and you try to solve something in a way that is in avoidance, it's not going to work out and you're eventually going to have to come back again and start again. So the universe is saying face your shadows with honesty. Be honest with yourself, okay? And here's the thing, they might not be as bad as you think. These shadows might not be as bad as you think they're going to be, okay? So don't implant fear and that isn't really truthfully fear. You might manifest all this fear in your mind, and then whenever you start to face your shadows, it might not be as complicated or hard as you thought it was going to be. Okay, confidence is really important for card one. You need to work on your confidence, clean your energy, detox, Maybe remove things that don't need to be cluttered around you. Face your shadows one shadow at a time. You don't want to, it's not calling for you to face everything and change it tomorrow. It's one step at a time, one address of energy at a time. Okay. Card 2, your card is filters. Be aware of the things that you are using to limit yourself. Okay, how are you seeing things? Are you seeing things from a place of healing, a place of hurt, from victim energy, from survival energy, from hero energy? Like, beliefs are very empowering. What we believe can can change our paths in so many ways. So this is calling you to cancel, clear, delete, and be aware of the truth within you. Okay, if there are any filters that were put on you by others, by stereotypings, by your um, way you were raised, question whether or not they are true and if they serve you to your highest good. If they feel like there's something not right, if they don't resonate with you, um, you might want to take those lenses off. Okay, see things from a higher perspective, from a new perspective of awareness, right? Maybe make friends with others who are of a different understanding than you so that you can see outside the box kind of thing, right? Maybe if you're in a victim kind of energy, try to see things as more of a survival, a overcomist, a warrior, um, uh, a manifester, an alchemist energy, okay? Be careful how you see things because the energy through the filter is what's going to be on the opposite side reflecting back at you. Okay, so this card here is reminding you to be wise about how you're seeing things. Okay, be aware of your perspectives, be aware of your influences, and that could be social media, that can be friendship circles, that can be your job, family, whatever. Be aware of the things that come in and how they affect you so that you can have the clearest, less opinionated, less judgmental perspective to help you move in the path and direction that you truly, truly want to go. Lunar cycle. Okay, so this card has additional insight. Draw the second card from the top of the deck. All right, so that is an animal. No, that's the speed of light card. Okay. So you have a yogi. Learn, lead, comprehend. Epiphany. Okay, so for some of you, you are being called to step into energy work. You are being called to step into a new understanding of life and healing and being. And this might go against your beliefs or how you were raised or how others believe that you should walk. So for some of you, you might be called to stand up and speak in a way that most family members or friends may not have attempted to speak. And because of this, um, you might cause a lot of filters to fall off of people around you, which can cause a lot of emotional disturbance. There might be people that are really like out of balance because of your energy, because of your pushing and ability to see past things that maybe nobody else may have tested to see past. So, in this perspective, your focus is shifting a lot of other people's views and inputs and focus. And even if they're not telling you right now, you are definitely making an impact. And pay attention to the frequencies of the moon and how it affects certain situations around you. There might be certain times, like if it's a full moon or a new moon, there might be certain times where you want to avoid certain discussions, certain people, certain situations. Um, do your own homework. The main thing is to do what is best for you, what calls to you. If you are receiving a spiritual guidance, be aware of the spiritual guidance coming in, honor it, grow with it. Maybe this is a spirit guide who is meant to guide you in the direction that you're being called to guide yourself on, or to move into. So be open and aware to this new energy. Leap over the obstacles. Yeah. Take your time to identify with what is the filters, right? What is causing these filters? What kind of belief systems? Um, what kind of um, clarity do you need? What kind of awareness do you need to see? Is it something that you can do on your own? Is it something that you're being guided to help others do? It's different if it's just you and your energy versus if you're the one that's empowering others, right? So it's a totally different dynamic if this is something that you're working on versus somebody else over here who might be working on this, but it's involving everybody that's in the circle with them, right? Or spirit is calling them to step out and empower others as well, not just themselves. Card three, yours is giraffe. Look at things differently. Look at things from a higher perspective. Take time to allow yourself to see things in a way that maybe you didn't see them before. Right? Don't be afraid to test the waters in some areas, question the unknown, seek the truth for yourself, okay? Purification, cleanse, detoxification, release of toxins. Yeah, you might need to raise your energy, move into a new dynamic, allow yourself to release anything that doesn't feel right, doesn't feel like it's serving your highest good. Okay. You are being told to look at things differently for a reason because when you look at things differently, you're going to be empowered. You're going to be shifted. You're going to be awoke in certain areas that maybe before you didn't quite understand as well. And you're going to align in a path that's going to propel you in that particular area that you're being called to go to. When you look at things differently, you'll be able to forgive, to love, and to honor the situation in a different way as well. Temple of Maya. So manifestation, yeah, see, revelation and purpose, exactly. So as you begin to see things differently, you are going to be able to empower yourself to align and to move things in a way that aligns with your highest good, with the universe, with the things that the Creator is calling you to do, right? So um, you want to manifest from a place of awareness, a place of self respect, and of freedom of judgment. Okay, you want to manifest and purify your energy so that you're not working out of ego, but you're working out of heart. Okay. All right. I hope this reading has helped you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here, and take care. Bye.